welcome back to the Sweeter Sounds Music Network. Here in this video, I am going to give you a quick overview on one of the bass patterns that I use on this hymn just over in the Gloryland. Now, keep in mind, not everybody is going to prefer this technique for the bass in this song, and that is totally fine. But if you like the bass that I just used, this video is going to break that bass down one step at a time, and I'm going to show you exactly how I just did what I just did. So let's dive into it. First of all, I'm playing the song just over in the Gloryland, if you're not familiar with this tune. And this song is in the key of A flat as I am playing it. For this song, it jumps a lot between my one chord, which is my A flat. This is going to be my root or my one chord. The 4 chord, which is going to be a D flat. And the 5 chord, which is going to be an E flat. Now it also uses the minor 6 here. And then it also uses a B flat major chord, so it borrows one chord, but these are the primary chords that this song uses. So my bass that I do is simply a walking bass. Now I'm going to simplify it as one note to show you exactly how I do it. I essentially walk up and then walk right back down, jump to that B flat, then I jump to the E flat or the 5 chord, and I'm walking from the 5 chord down to the 1 chord. Now this, I'm going to use this pattern when I have 4 beats on the 5 chord, in this case the E flat, and then the first beat of the next measure is on the root or the 1 chord, which in this case is the A flat. So I'm walking from the E flat to the A flat, but I have 4 beats to fill. So I'm going to use eighth notes and I'm going to walk it up and then right back down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then the pattern continues in the verse. I walk it right back up. And then I walk in a half step here, down to the E flat, and then back to the A flat. So it's going to sound something like this with the melody in this simplified version. I'm walking the bass back down to the F here, jumping to the B flat, jumping to the E flat, which is then going to walk down to the A flat, walking back up, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just walking the bass up, walking it down, jumping to the B flat, jumping back to the E flat, and walking it down to the A flat. And here I begin to walk back up again. Walking back down, take a half step, back to there, jump to the root. Now I am going to double it, so that was the simplified version, just using one tone. Now, I'm not usually going to play it as one tone, as you saw at the beginning of the video. I'm going to play it as an octave, so I'm going to double those notes in the bass. Here I'm walking down to that F because we have the F minor chord, so I'm walking back down from the A flat to the F. And I have 3 beats, so I'm going to do it in those 3 beats. Now I jump to the A flat. Now here's my E flat 7 chord. Now this whole thing starts over again in the second phrase of the verse. Change up the bass a little bit there at the second if you want. And this pattern chord progression is used throughout most of the chorus of this song as well. So you can certainly use this simple progression also. So just a simple review, if I add full chords in my right hand, now this is not exactly how I'm going to play my right hand when I do play the song for congregational or whatever myself. There's a lot more that I would add to the right hand also. But in this case, just to simplify it so you can see what I'm doing in the bass, if I use blocked chords in the right hand, it's going to look something like this. And there you have it. So hopefully you are able to implement this into your playing of Just Over in the Glory Land. I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoy it. God bless.